You think you're reading this, but did you actually decide to read it? Or did it just happen? Wait, this morning you made decisions. What to wear, what to eat, where to go. You felt like you chose. But scientists who study the brain have discovered something genuinely disturbing. Your brain makes the decision before you become aware of it. Sometimes a full half second before. Which means when you think you're choosing, the brain has already chosen. And you are just claiming its decision as your own. So the question is not whether you control your mind or not. The question is, was there ever a you that was actually in control?
Stop for 1 second. Right now, a thought just entered your mind. A random image, a word, a memory. You didn't invite it. You didn't plan it. It just arrived. So if the thought arrived without you calling it, whose thought is it? Yours? Or is that thought you? Philosophers have been asking this for centuries, and now neuroscience is making it even more unsettling.
There is a part of your brain called the prefrontal cortex. This is what plans, decides, controls. It is the CEO. But here is the problem. When stress arrives, the CEO leaves the building, and a different part takes over. A part that is 200,000 years old, that knows only one thing: survive. And it reacts before the CEO comes back, before you can think, before you can be you. This is why you say things in arguments that you regret immediately after. This is why you freeze when you're scared. This is why in the most important moments, you don't do what you wanted to do. Your brain hijacks you, and you don't even notice it happening.
But it goes deeper. Think about that friend who makes the same mistake in every relationship. Every single time they say, "This time will be different." Every single time, it isn't. Or the person who says every night, "Everything changes tomorrow." Tomorrow comes, nothing changes. This is not weakness. This is programming. Your brain runs on patterns. Every behavior you repeat creates neural pathways, highways, and your brain always takes the highway. Not because it's lazy, because that is efficient. That is survival. But that highway does not always go where you want to go.
And now the part that will genuinely stop you. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every decision you make is an echo of your past, your childhood, your fears, your memories, the way your parents reacted to things, what you saw, heard, felt. All of it is stored inside your brain. And in every new situation, your brain opens the old library, pulls out the old file, and says, "Last time something like this happened, do the same thing." Which means the decision you are making right now might not be you making it. It might be your 7-year-old self who was scared in that moment, who was just trying to survive that situation. And that file is still running 20, 30, 40 years later. So if all of this is true, if the brain decides first, if patterns control behavior, if past emotions shape present choices, do you have any control at all? Actually, yes, but not where you thought it was. Control is not in the decisions. Control is in the awareness. The moment you see the pattern, you are already slightly outside it. The moment you notice the brain is about to do something automatic,
in that noticing, there is a gap. And that gap, that tiny space, is where your freedom lives. Viktor Frankl, who survived a concentration camp, said this: "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power. In that power is our growth." You cannot override the brain, but you can observe it. And observing changes everything.
And now the question that will stay with you. If your thoughts are not you, if your emotions are not you, if your automatic decisions are not you, then who are you? The one who observes, the one who notices, the one who stands in that gap between pattern and response and chooses. Maybe that is the most human thing of all. Not control, awareness. That witness behind every thought, behind every emotion, behind every story the brain tells you about yourself. You are not the story. You are the one listening to it. And the moment you understand that, the brain runs you a little less, and you become a little more yourself.